All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a review for the 7th episode of X-Men 97. This one is called Bright Eyes. Alright dudes, and possible spoiler warning if you have not seen episode 7 yet for X-Men 97. If you guys have not checked out X-Men 97, you absolutely have to see it if you were a fan of X-Men the Animated Series. This is such an incredible first season for X-Men 97. Disney Plus and the team that's done X-Men 97 has just done such an awesome job bringing back, the epic that was X-Men the Animated Series. Nothing screams 90s more than the X-Men Animated Series intro. What they did with X-Men 97 and have done so far, we've got a few episodes left here. It's listed for 8 and 9. I'm not sure if there's a 10th episode for the first season, but whether there is or not, this is really incredible stuff. If you are a fan of X-Men, if you liked X-Men the Animated Series, or if you like X-Men comic books, or even the X-Men movies, this is absolutely a must-see. We're getting to see in this episode, spoilers, I think it's the first appearance for Bastion, the Sentinel, kind of like AI head honcho. His name is Bastion from the X-Men comics. He's a great character. He's one of... So it's sort of like what happens with the Sentinels is first they're the giant, robots and everything that we're used to. And then sort of in the more modern X-Men comics, they started to create Sentinel Prime. There was Nimrod. There was other ones that they would, do in the future. But, in terms of like from the 90s till now, we sort of are in the future already, with computer technology, AI, everything we're able to go ahead and do. So you get to see the Sentinels almost shrink down, Sentinel Prime, but even more powerful than the big, giant robot versions. In this one, we get to see a couple, and finishing off with Bastion near the end of the episode, when it's basically revealed that he's been the one who's teamed up with Mr. Sinister to create new types of Sentinels that could be part biological and part robot. So effectively you could take a human like Trask or somebody, and essentially you could, turn them into some kind of a Sentinel cyborg or something of the sort like this. And so that's kind of what we see in Bright Eyes. We also get to see Cable again, which is awesome. You almost wonder, like in that scene, if Cable's coming back at that time to save Cyclops. Like you always wonder if, like in Cable's version, if the Sentinel Prime right there killed Cyclops at that moment, and so Cable comes back to that moment to save him. Not sure. Kind of the way they use him in these episodes. But it's really cool, really cool, because you kind of see him as a baby, you see him being taken into the future, and then you kind of see him sort of come back here and there in episode 5, and in this one, if there's something really, major that he needs to revamp or change or whatever. So, it's freaking awesome. Sentinel Prime in this one, so cool, to get to see. We also get to see Captain America in this one, which is really fun to see, but he doesn't take like a forefront role or anything. He's kind of just part of the story and what's happening. And you have Rogue, who's kind of lost it because Gambit is killed in episode 5, so we get to see a funeral in this one. And then you see her encounter Captain America as she's going through the different bases and such, trying to get information about what who attacked them and who created the giant Tri-Sentinel, thing that attacked all of them in Genosha. So in terms of score for this episode, Bright Eyes, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's another awesome episode. I've always kind of wanted to see like Bastion or kind of more modern Sentinels done in this kind of, just in animated form or movie or something. And we've never really seen that until now. I think it's epic in terms of how they're doing it in X-Men 97. I love that it fits in with that animated series universe. And, it's really fantastic. Really, overall, Rogue's awesome in this one. All the others are still there too. The only thing about X-Men 97 maybe so far is that Wolverine has not had that much of a forefront role throughout the the first season so far. But then again, he's had tons of time in the movies and all that, and so it's great to see Gambit and Rogue and some of the others get a chance to shine. In that, sometimes like when it came to the movies and stuff, or you had series like Wolverine and the X-Men. For example, he got all that. So it's good to see the others, Nightcrawler and some of the others, get some, forefront time in X-Men 97. So I like Bright Eyes. Continue to really enjoy the episodes of X-Men 97. 9 out of 10 from me, and really excited to see how this sets us up for kind of a big wrap-up for the first season. I think the modern Sentinels, let's call them modern Sentinels, is a good choice for the first season to kind of have them be the big bad. And, Mr. Sinister, kind of join with them, sort of, for the biological part. And, we'll see if X-Men 97 gets renewed for season 2. I think it will if the people that, if there's enough people that still love X-Men the Animated Series and they check this out, I can't imagine they'll watch like the first 5 episodes and then stop. You're probably gonna watch through the rest of the season if you get up to episode 5 because it's really that good. And this one is not a disappointment either. So let me know what you guys think. If you've seen X-Men 97, leave a comment below. Be sure to thumb the video up before you leave. And I'll see you guys again soon. We'll definitely do a review for the finale episode for first season. So if it's 9 or 10 or whatever it is, the final episode for the first season, we'll do a review. This one for Bright Eyes, another great episode, really fun. And the Sentinels are freaking awesome. Really love the way, Rogue, Gambit, like I said, the others, really getting that, that focus that, really was not there for a lot of even the X-Men the animated series and all the different versions of the X-Men. So it's kind of interesting that Captain America's in this one, but he's just like like a side character almost. So for this one, see you guys again soon for another. As always, it's Travis saying peace later, guys. See you soon.